from PickDogs.com here with your final halftime show of the day. Of course, it's the Packers and the Chiefs. Done 3 live shows today. Yesterday we did 4, and tell you, tomorrow we go back to 1-a-days for at least Monday and Tuesday, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 2-a-days again. But man, I am doing a lot of video these days. This is the most videos I've ever done. I've got 4 NBA games up for tomorrow, and these are all the college football videos that I've done right now. I'm sitting here at my desk processing videos while I'm watching the game. So going to try and get as much college football up as I can for today. I did 15 of these already today, and I'm going to have those posted, and then I'll have 12 more college football tomorrow, and then, of course, the NFL, and we'll continue on doing NBA videos every single day. But I think there's some people that are surprised about what's going on here in this Sunday Night Football game. Of course, both Steve Monahan and myself took I took the Chiefs. I'm not sure who Steve took this morning. He might have switched. I took the under and the Chiefs, and Steve took the. Boy, I can't even read my own writing. I took the Chiefs and Steve took the Packers. That's where we are in this one, and I think a lot of people are surprised. Yeah, I don't care about games that killed you. I mean, I get killed too. It happens. It's called betting. You know, we have that happen to us all the time where, you know, not all the time, but I mean, it happens where a team's covering or they're not covering. It comes down to the last second and, you know, they don't cover. And, you know, Tampa Bay went for 2 earlier in the game. And I mean, there's all these different scenarios and all these different things that happened that, you know, caused us, you know, not to cover. And, you know, with Seattle, they had it and then they didn't have it. It's just the nature of the beast. I mean, the same thing, you know, we had the Patriots and then, you know, the Cleveland Browns kicked a field goal instead of going for a touchdown there. If the Cleveland Browns had gone for a touchdown there and gotten it instead of going for the field goal, we would have been in pretty rough shape in that one. So, you know, it gives, it takes. That's sports betting. You know, not every day is going to be like yesterday in college football, but you try and weather the bad games, mix it in with some winners, and just continue to chip away at it and just, you know, string together winning days and try not to make those losing days too bad. You know, I think that's the key. So, you know, we're not going to sit here and cry about, you know, Pete Carroll sitting on the ball. I mean, that happens. But it looks like we hit our Timberwolves play against the Heat today, so that kind of makes up for it as well. Yeah, it's sports betting. I mean, you're going to have lousy wins, you're going to have lousy losses. You know, it's just the nature of the beast. It's like you're going to have it. You know, we have it work both ways in the same day. You know, in the same time slot. It's just this is what happens. But right now, the Chiefs are +3 for the second half. But since spotting the Packers 14 points, they've absolutely dominated this game. No reason not to believe in the Chiefs here and take them on the money line for the second half at +153. This has been all Chiefs since the opening of the game, where the Packers scored, you know, pretty easily. And then Andy Reid made some adjustments, and you could tell that the Packers defense just the plays that I talked about this morning on the show with Steve Monahan, where the little dunk passes to the running backs and to the tight ends and all that stuff, the Packers have no answers for that. So, yeah, the Texans too. I mean, it happens, you know. You know, meanwhile, the Saints, they look terrible in the first half. They're great in the second half. The Rams, they weren't covering at halftime. They look great in the second half too. It's, you know, it's give and take. It's the NFL. It is one of the hardest sports to bet. Pro sports are all difficult. No doubt about it. But, yeah, I see the Chiefs money line at +153 in the second half. So you're looking at the wrong line. But, you know, I just think that you gotta, you know, maybe I'll do a video on this, you know, about, you know, keeping a level head through wins and losses. That's why when people in the Facebook group are, you know, going nuts when they pick a winner, I'm kind of like, that's nice, you know, let's move on. Or, you know, we don't sit here and jump up and down about, you know, our winners and we don't kick ourselves too much on our losers. You got to kind of stay that even keel. And if you go 3-3, if you go 3-4, if you go 2-4, you pick it up, you put the smile on your face, and you move on to the next day. And when you go 11-3, you don't sit there and jump around like you've solved the world's problems, unless you put life-changing money on the games and you go 11-3. There's no reason to really celebrate. We're just building the bankroll. We're in this for the long haul. I mean, when I used to work at a day job, I didn't celebrate on payday. I'd be happy when I got my check. I'm not going to lie to you. But it's like, it wasn't like celebrating and asking people to pat me on the back. Oh, I did my job. I got paid this week. It's like, this is what we do, right? We bet on sports. But anyways, I'd like the Chiefs here in the second half. Yeah, we're all in it for the long haul. I don't think there's anybody in our group. I think we get people that come and go in our group, but I would say like the core people, like Ty is saying that, he's in it for the long haul. And I think like if anyone's been in our Facebook group, or if they know Ty from Facebook, they're going to say the same thing. Yeah, I know that because I see you all the time, and I've seen you for a very long time. So it's like just like me, I've been doing this for 12 years. It's like I've had days where I just feel like putting my head in the sand. I've had days where I feel like coming on and celebrating, and it's all just it is what it is. I always just try and keep it even keel. I let the other cappers talk about their big days and everything, right? I let them talk about it, and I never sit up there and say, "Oh, I was 11-3 yesterday. I was 12-0." I just don't see the point, because I know you're only as good as your last game. And that's all you're as good at. And today it was the Patriots, right? And the Timberwolves. So, we went out tonight well. The baseball game, I had the Nationals, but Max Scherzer was scratched. So my bet got canceled. And, hopefully your guys did too, because the Astros are taking it to them here. And of course, with Strasburg and Scherzer coming back in Houston, this could be the World Series of the road team. Who knows what's going to go on? Well, we've seen a ton of points in this game so far. We have to believe that this game is going to go over. The Chiefs have no answers the Packers have no answers right now for Andy Reid's offense. They have no answers whatsoever. We're up 14-0. It's now 17-14 Kansas City, and I think that I think the Packers are lucky that they got the 14. But I left Ty up there. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, we're all in it for the long haul. Rod, it's like I know you guys. I know you guys. It's like it is what it is. It's like we're not like I wouldn't say we have a gambling addiction. I just say this is what we enjoy. Some people like to play tennis. Some people like to play golf. Some people like to surf. Some people like to grow plants. Some people, like to sit around and smoke weed all day, Everyone has kind of the thing that they do. My wife does yoga and Pilates, whatever. Sam goes swimming every day. He's a ball chaser, right? This is what he does. We bet on sports. This is what we do. This is what we recreationally do. Some people like to play craps, whatever. It's like, they're into gaming, right? Video gamers, right? But we're into betting sports. This is what we do. So, I'm not happy when I lose. I'm not a good loser. But at the same time, once I put my bet in, I have an eye on the game, but I'm already, like I said, I'm watching these games. I have bets in on these games, but these are the games that I'm looking at right here. These are next week's college football games. I have 27 games that I'm doing videos on. I did 15 of them already, and I have the other 12 to go. I'm going to have to do those tomorrow because I'm kind of worn out. I've done 20 videos today. It's a lot. I don't care. I'll finish off with the 12 college football tomorrow and do some more NBA tomorrow. And then I'll start in with the NFL videos and do NBA with the NFL and whatever. And this is what I do. This is what I signed up for. But I do like the Chiefs in the second half. And, I think the team total over 10.5. I normally don't have a play on anything like that. But I think we stick with that. The Chiefs are scoring, and the Packers have no answers. None. They have no answers for Andy Reid's offense at this point. The only thing that they could be grateful for is that Mahomes isn't in there. That's the only thing that the Packers can be grateful for at this point, is that Mahomes isn't in. Because if he wasn't in, who knows what the score would be? I mean, it could have been 35-14 or something. We could have been way over already, and But like I said, we're not going to sit here and say, oh man, the Seahawks took their foot off the gas. Yeah, we're mad at Pete Carroll, but Pete Carroll's also won for us many times in the past, and the Seahawks have won for us in spots where we probably didn't deserve to win. And same thing with the Colts, right? The Colts have won for us a bunch of times. They beat Kansas City in that Sunday night game a few weeks ago. The world was on the Chiefs. We were on the Colts, and we walked away. We were getting 10 points. They beat them outright. So it's hard we can't complain about losses like that, and we can't celebrate even our 10-point underdogs that went outright, like San Jose State yesterday, right, against Army. We had that one in the premium area. It's like, you didn't see me jumping up and down and going across the internet saying winner, yeah, thumbs up, and balloons and green check marks or anything like that. I was on here talking about Michigan Notre Dame halftime as the game that's coming on. And that's what we do. Auburn LSU. I was on at halftime. We're talking about the second half. We're not talking about a kicker or a quarterback or a guy that missed a tackle. We're talking about the next thing. 24.5 for the second half. I think we go over all the way. I think it's over second half and Chiefs. I don't think the Packers have any answers here. I know Aaron Rodgers, it's hard to say that he doesn't have any answers, but he's got no answers. Be sure to hit the thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe to our channel if you're not a subscriber. Don't kick yourself down if you had a bad day. I kind of treaded, I think, for the day. We won 2 NFL, lost 2 NFL. NBA won, and the baseball game, it's like my bet got canceled. So, it just is where we are, and, tomorrow's another day. And most of the people that I know that are in our group and are part of our Pick Dogs community, we don't even care who's playing or what the game is. It's like, we're going to be on it, right? It's like, we got 11 NBA games tomorrow. We got a lot of work to do. It's like, certainly can't be letting Pete Carroll, bug us, about our NBA. We got 11 games. Who knows if Embiid's playing? Is he not playing? They can't even get a line out on the damn Sixers game. But we got some big spreads with the Clippers have a big spread. The Bucks have a big spread. I mean, there's some big spreads. The Rockets, big spread tomorrow. So I have no idea. KC total points over 27.5 in the half, under. I don't think they're going to score 27.5 points in the second half. That I don't understand. But anyways, have a great night, everyone. We took Chiefs second half, over second half, and team total Chiefs second half. Those were the questions people asked. Of course, we'll be back tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Probably going to be changing the time of the early show the following week. Have a great night, everyone. I love spending the day with you guys on NFL Sundays, college football Saturdays, and, of course, almost every day of the week. Have a great night. I'll see you tomorrow morning.